it's been more than a year from my first one-wheel ride, but I was keeping myself busy, so time was just flying by. Okay, let's see what have been some good and bad stuff that happened in the year, from the first ride with my VXwheel with a fun wheel motor to making the VXwheel with the float wheel motor, until some other people decided to make the VXwheel, that's that one. And at the end, let's see what's next from the VXwheel project, but let's keep this for the end. Okay, I've been riding my VX OneWheel for a lot. Some people ask me how much. I really don't know. I wish I could tell you how many miles or kilometers I did. All I can say it was a lot, because I've been riding like all year, every occasion I got, every nice weather, every holidays, I was riding as much as I could. So it really was a lot. Most kilometers I did with the fun wheel, I think, just because I took it on holidays with me. Why I didn't took the float wheel with me? For the single reason that it's 2 kilos heavier and it would not fit into the carry-on baggage on the airplane, and so I prefer to pay less and take up with me the fun wheel, while this one is totally fine to go in checked baggage, without the battery of course. So this is why I did more miles with the fun hub, but all in all I've been very happy with both of them. Did I found out about anything bad in this design? Do I want to change anything? Basically no. It's because I was never walking home. It just never stopped running. I mean, everywhere I went, I enjoyed all of the rides and everything was just fine. This is why nothing needs to be changed. But there are of course things that could be improved. For example, what was not in the initial design and I added later was this rail protectors at the bottom. I made a few 3D printed one, plastic, I made a few aluminum ones. Basically what they do, when you scratch the tail down, they don't scratch the rails so fast. Basically the edge of the rail is protected, which is quite nice. This is thing that I added later. What I was doing later was making fenders, different ones, carbon ones, aramid ones, Kevlar. I think I'll do some more of them. Is there anything that needed to be serviced? Yes, there's one thing that needed to be serviced, that's the bearing placement of the fun hub that got some play. It was a bit loose, the motor was sliding a little bit from the left to right on the axle. I managed to fix this with a few shims. There's a video about this, so I will not go into details, but that was the only thing didn't work as planned. But also this was fixable and it was not that hard to fix. So I really can't say that there's anything wrong with this design. The thing that I thought is a weak point is the nut system that holds the axle in place. But hey, in a year of riding with 3 one-wheels, none of them got loose. So I guess this is not a problem at all. If you fix it the right way, it's just okay. I know there are better systems, but there's also nothing wrong with this one. Overall, I'm very happy with this design and I will keep riding it. The only problem that I had with the electronics was the DALI BMS, but also that I'm not sure the fault is in the BMS. I'm still investigating it, I will make a video about it, but overall it works just fine. There are just a few occasions where it doesn't, and I will cover this in one video. There are people like fun engineers and others asking me how many miles I did, because they want to know if the chip Fokker 2 actually survived all of these miles. And since the answer is I don't know how many miles I did, I can only answer it did survive all of those miles, and I had zero problems at all with the chip Fokker 2. It's in all of the 3 boards and it was just fine. Okay, now that we know what's wrong, but it's nothing wrong with this design, let's see what is good about it. The best thing is that this is, till now, the only VESC design that supports a swappable battery divided in packs that allows it to be taken on an airplane. And I did took advantage of this design. I did 8 flights or something. I didn't have a single problem with them. So this has proven to be a good solution. If you want to know more about it, there's a separate video about how to design a battery for flying a OneWheel. So that's that. Okay, I forgot to mention another improvement I did is the range extender. Basically it's a fender range extender. There's also a video about this, so I will not cover the details about it. I will just say I'm very happy with it. Best thing is you can just put one fender away and put this one up and change it in between the boards or do whatever you want with it. And it's very compact and nice design. It has its own BMS, so it's autonomous and it's just amazing. I've done a few rides over 40 kilometers already and I'll just do more. What I'm really happy about is that I'm not the only one who actually finished the VXwheel project. Although I think why not many people did it was because all of the parts are actually custom. There's no kit available like a fun wheel kit or float wheel kit or anything. So yeah, it is more work if you want to do it from the beginning, but at the end you will get a very nice product. And I'm very happy that my friend finished this one, serial number 3, with not much help from my side. He was very good at it. He was very happy riding it, but then he got injured and I hope he will start riding it again soon. But since he's not sure if he want to ride it again or not, it is actually for sale. There's no fixed price, but if somebody wants it, we accept the offers. And you know what's inside, what are the components, everybody knows what's the value of it, so get us a reasonable offer and it's yours. But that's not the only one that was finished and not done by me. There's another one in Portugal. I'm very happy that somebody that got basically no help from my side, except for some advice over the internet, actually has done it and says it's running and it's alive. And I hope he has as much fun with it as possible. Those are the 3 ones that are here. The 4th one is in Portugal, and that's not the only one. I know there's another one in the building process. I got just this photo. I don't know even where it is. I just hope it's gonna be finished soon and I get more details. So that's number 5, and I think there's at least one more, but I don't have much details since people are asking me a few questions about it. Maybe there are more of them building, but I don't have any details to share with you, so please send me photos of it and I will feature your build in one of the next videos. I'm very happy to help with any question regarding the build of this project. So we can switch on the next project. As you can see, this is the basic XR hub. Still has a Vega on it, I'm going to change it soon. These are the original XR rails. Original foot pads. I'm gonna make my own foot pad like the one here, so this is just a wooden piece. I have the Little Fokker 3, and what I plan to do with this is actually implement the VXwheel type of design to fit the XR rails, bumpers, foot pads, everything. So you'll have the benefit of Liver to Fly splittable battery that you can fit with the XR rails and all of the rest. That's because I see there are more and more projects of the XR conversion and not so many building from scratch like this one, because yeah, let's face it, this is way more time consuming than just converting the regular XR board. So I know Surf did a very good video set of converting the XR to the VESC. So I will try to cover the details that he didn't include, and those are mainly the ones about my VX battery design. It's not going to be the same, the battery box is going to be different, the controller box is going to be different, it's going to be an open top design, meaning when you will remove the foot pad you will get an easy access to the battery, to the controller, to the everything. This is needed if you want to make a quick swappable battery. I'm confident it's still possible to make it enough watertight, as all of those 3 were already riding in the rain and no water got inside. So I will try to use the same method of waterproofing as I did on these ones. Basically all the good stuff that's in the VXwheel design I want to put it in the XR frame and make it as awesome as those one are. Another thing with this design, you will be of course able to put the Superflux motor inside. I'm so happy that FunGenere is gonna release it, and I hope I will have an option to test it as well on this design. I have to mention, when I was designing the VXwheel, I was designing the battery first and doing all around the battery second, so everything was a perfect fit. While here, the process of designing was totally different. I had a board, I have all of the external dimensions, the battery box, and I needed to fit inside the battery that I wanted. It was not easy. That's why it's not gonna be perfect, but I think I can make it work, and this can be a game changer in the way how people travel with these boards. What's next? More traveling with them as soon as possible. Maybe meeting you guys at some OneWheel festivals. So stick to my channel if you want to see all of the benefits from the VXwheel being put into the VESC XR, and hope to see you soon. Bye.